right, let me turn this down. Okay, and we are live. Hey, everybody.
Hi.
And look who I got with me. I've got the beautiful, wonderful, sweet Nancy from our Crone's Intuition. And Nancy just agreed today to do this. And I love reading with her. So um, we're back. So there we
Yeah.
go. And I want to say hi to a few people and say hello. I don't know if Sandra was here, but she did send a very sweet message. So thank you, Sandra, if you're here or watching on replay. And then there's that Nancy of Crone's Intuition. She's kind of stalking me. I don't know why.
What can I say?
No, you're not. There's Jackie, Jacaranda, and Joyful Journey, Jen. And there's Christine. Christine, we've been talking about you.
Jane?
And Nancy brought her ancestral cards that she uses. So I'm excited about that. Christine asked early in the day, because this is my third live, and the first live, if she knew if I knew anybody who does ancestral reads. Well, here we go. I forgot that Nancy did that because she does angel reads so beautiful, but she does ancestral
Thank you.
too. So that's perfect. And Melda is here. Hey, I hope you're feeling well. Glad to see you. And there's that Morella. Hello, Morella.
Hey, Morella.
And Mary is here. Hi, Mary. Okay, I got your question, Christine. And Shelly Rain is here.
Hey,
Hello,
Shelley.
Shelly. And that's who we got right now. So thank you again for being here. For entertainment purposes only, free readings are done in random order. However, donations, super chats, and super stickers of $3 minimum US dollars will move you to the front of the line and give you a more detailed reading. Please put your questions in caps and emojis so that we can see. No political, legal, or third party, please. And thank you all for being here. All right, so you can start putting your questions in. Thank you for your donation, Christine. You will go first. And we'll wait for a couple of minutes here to get some more questions in. Nancy, what have you been up to? I haven't actually talked with you until today, but what have you been
Well,
up to?
I have been, I tell you what I have been doing lately is some ancestral work with my
Uh,
ancestors. And I feel led to do that at this time. And this is the time of year when I kind of go within, you know. It's
mm-hmm.
when I really try to nurture myself spiritually. But I have been doing some readings with Heather and Ginger Faye, and
Mm-hmm.
have a few shows scheduled for this coming week. So I'm looking
Oh,
forward
fun.
to that.
Fun. Let me see. Throw me your best line on an ancestral reading, YouTube, Yahoo. Okay. Oh, we got a lot of questions for ancestral readings. All
Ah,
right. Lots of those. And Nancy does angel readings as well, so
yes.
she's been called to do that. So either one, and I might fade into the background a few times. So, but that's okay
Well,
because Nancy's a star. So
you might pull some cards that just are,
yeah,
you
I'll
know,
pull
great
cards.
ancestors. I would just ask that those of you who do want an angel reading to allow your guides and angels to connect with my guides and angels, and also
Right.
the ancestral readings that you petition your ancestors to communicate with my ancestors, because that's how we get it done for
Mhm.
a true reading. Yes.
That's great. Great. Hi, Lucy. How are you? Okay, we'll just wait for a couple more questions to come in. If we get any. Oh, thank you, Mary.
I have a really short ancestral poem here.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Get us in the mood. It's called Remember, and this is from the Wee Moon 2024 planner. It says, remember, we're touching and touched by ancestral guidance in the waters, wind, and soil, in sunlight and stardust, in the migrations of whales and hummingbirds, in each seed who becomes a tree, in the vast fields of brilliant energy flowing through and between us and radiating far beyond our earth.
Ooh, I love that.
Messages from the
Awesome.
ancestors are everywhere. We just have to be open to receive them.
Care Bear said, Nancy, I did some automatic poetry today. Something I'm exploring. I tagged you on my post.
Awesome. Oh, Karen, that's wonderful. I can't wait to see it. I did some automatic writing today for my ancestors. I'm going to share it tomorrow on the Divine Feminine with Heather.
Oh, cool. Yeah, she read it to me and it was really awesome. So, yes, it'll be great. All right. Thank you, Lucy. I got your question. And I think we'll go ahead and get started if that's good for you, Nancy.
Sure.
And first up, it's going to be Christine. And as usual, if I put your name up and ask if you're here, if you could just drop in a hello or a yes or whatever is good for you. So I know you're here for your reading. Shelley said, let's get this party started.
Okay.
Are you saying, Christine, I need to know what ancestral patterns has to be broken? Is that an HAS? Hey, T. Lynn. Okay. Give a minute for Christine there. Yes, has to be broken. So needs to know what ancestral patterns has to be broken.
Okay.
You want me to go first, Nancy?
Yeah, you go ahead. I've got 2 cards, but I want to get 2 more.
Okay. First card I got, interesting enough, Christine, is the Lovers. So this is interesting because it reminds me that it could be, I don't know if your parents have passed on. I know your dad hasn't, I don't think. So I know you've talked about him, but maybe your grandparents, this is your grandparents, are calling to you. And it has something to do with them. I'm thinking on the paternal side because we got a male angel up here. Or scientist, whatever it is. It's usually an angel. And then you got the Knight of Pentacles. So your mom has and your grandparents. Okay. Okay. And then you got the Knight of Pentacles. So this is to slow down and go slow and methodical. So you could look through your ancestral, chart even and see who is there and see if anything pops up at you, and just go real slow to see each person and try to get a message there from each person. And then you got the Queen of Pentacles. Right after the Knight came the Queen. And this is self-care, self-love, and nourishing. So I think that for you to be doing some self-love and self-nurturing, it'll help to break these ancestral patterns that need to be broken. And then you got the judgment card. This is your life purpose. So if you take this with going slow and methodical, you could find out, what's your life purpose if you don't know what that is. But if you do know what it is, just make sure you're doing that in your everyday life and everyday, work and task. And then you got the Page of Swords. And this is the page that is learning. So I think this is going to be a learning time for you about your ancestors. So that is what I've got. So I'm curious to see what Nancy has here.
Okay, Christine, the first card that came up is this one. And to me, this shows that your ancestors are trying to communicate with you. Their hands are up, you're head to head. And what I would do if I were you is I would meditate. I would set the intention when I begin meditating to connect with your ancestors because they're waiting for you. And there is some ancestral pain that has now when we talk about ancestors, we're not just talking about grandma and grandpa and great grandpa. We're talking about we all have thousands of ancestors, and there is a tremendous amount of ancestral pain. This to me shows there's physical pain with the hands, and there's also mental anguish. This card here, what you need to do is you need to search your heart and go to your inner child, that little girl that's been with you from the very beginning of this life. And you need to listen to her. You need to communicate with her and let her tell you about her pain. Because some ancestral pain is residual. It keeps going from generation to generation until you do the work to heal the pain that's within you that is ancestral. This shows how many ancestors there are. They're just countless. Look at all those hands, and they're all reaching up to you. The hands are so important. And what you need to do is I cannot tell you the specific pain. That is not coming through to me. What's coming through is the pain. There is ancestral pain within you, and you are going to have to do the work to find out what it is. And you see to me, this looks like a heart. And it's almost like they're waiting on tippy toe for you to do this, because it's so important, because it's not just you, it's the generations that come after you that you are helping to heal. And the final card that I got for you is that when the work is done, your ancestors, they're just filled with stars, because you, of all the people that have gone behind you, you are the one who wants to break these negative patterns that you feel need to be broken. You said in here that you don't know what the pattern is, so you're going to have to do some shadow work, and you're going to have to find out exactly what it is, and it will come to you. If you are serious about it and you are willing to do the work, it's not easy. It's not easy at all. And but it's very, very rewarding, because like I said, they're on tippy toe. They're just waiting, and people that went before you, maybe they haven't done any of the work, and it's just, it's just going on and on and on. And you have the power to stop that and to heal it. And I love that for you. It's a challenge, but it's the most rewarding challenge. So thank you for letting me read this for you, Christine.
We'll love that. Thank you, Nancy. All right. Thank you, Christine. I hope that resonates with you. And thank you for being here. We'll say hi to Mom of Two Dogs, as she came in with a question and a super sticker. So she'll
Aw.
go next. Thank you, Mom of Two Dogs. And Christine says, thank you, Nancy and Scott. It makes sense.
Oh, good.
All right.
Let's see. This is about a job and promotion.
I'm going to try this. There we go. Do you like this better? You like this better, don't you?
Good with you. You're the experienced guy.
I'm just playing around with it. So. What do you see for my current job? Will something new appear? Do you see a change and or promotion? Go ahead, Nancy.
Oh, I'm still pulling. I'm going to read on the energy around this.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. All right, Mom of Two Dogs. The first card I got is the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords goes fast, sometimes a little bit too fast. So I would say, for your current job to maybe slow down a little bit to see if they would need you for something as like a promotion, and to maybe wait before you start looking into other jobs. So let's see what other cards you got. You got the Ace of Wands. A new opportunity is coming to you. I feel like it's in your job. The Ace of Wands. And then you got the Eight of Wands. So again, some fast energy coming in. So I feel like something new inside your job is happening. Then you got the Empress. So this is creativity and self-nurture, but it's also about learning and being creative and the divine feminine and showing that to others. And I think that will be impressive for you to show things of the Empress. And then I've got the Hanged Man. It's one of my favorite Hanged Man cards because he glows. He's blonde, so he's perfect. But this is to look at things in a different perspective. So just I think that if you look at your job differently that you have now, that you will find gemstones. You'll find gold in there. So that's just what I'm picking up. But that's what I got. What about you, Nancy?
I got 3 very positive cards for Mom of Two Dogs. The first one is the card of obstacles. And this is what it says. Obstacles are now falling away easily. The angels remind you that you are a highly capable person, and there is nothing that you can't overcome and achieve when you set your mind to it. The obstacles you have faced are lessons which have taught you about your own strength and resilience. The second card is to do the work. If you want a new job, or your current job, okay, will something new appear? Well, if you do the work, it will be noticed. I mean, if you were there and you were ready to do what needs to be done, it will be noticed by your supervisors and the people that that are above you. The final card is Orion, and it says Visions of the Future. Your life and future are in your hands. You are a powerful manifester with the ability to call in and create a life of your dreams. What you focus on with unwavering faith is what you will experience. Focus your energy not only on what you want, but on feeling the way you want to feel. For the feelings are what will bring you the safety and connection you desire. And the activation is, I am the visionary of my future. That's what I have for you.
Beautiful. All right. Thank you, Mom and Two Dogs. I hope that resonated with you.
Yes.
Say hi to Samson. Welcome.
Hey.
And next up is if I can get these started out of here. How about Shelly Rain? And she said, throw me your best line on an ancestral reading, you two. Yahoo.
Yahoo.
Shelly, are you here? Hi, Risa. You're ready. All right. So, Shelly Rain, the first card I got for you is the Four of Pentacles. And the Four of Pentacles to me means sensitivity and being a little bit sensitive over things. So, and insecure as well, because they're just trying to keep, everything to themselves, and they're insecure that they're going to lose it. But this could be somebody around you. This could be the aura of what's going around. I'm looking more into the present situation than I am the ancestors. I'm going to leave that for Nancy. If something pops up, I'll say it. But that's the Four of Pentacles means. And then you got the Seven of Wands, and this is to say that you are a badass. You can handle anything that comes your way. Boundaries are important. So make sure that you do have your boundaries set up. And a good way to look at your boundaries is to look through your ancestors and see what boundaries they had or needed to have. So if there's something that they needed to have, by you having that, you heal that. Okay? And then I got the Two of Wands. So plan what it is that you want to do. Maybe some travel in the future. They are holding a globe there. So yeah, just good things coming in. Plan, manifest what it is that you want. And then I've got the Moon card for you. So this is to say that shadow work probably needs to be done a little bit. So you can do shadow work on your ancestors as well, I'm sure. And that might be what this means. So just taking that into consideration, I will lead you over to Nancy.
Got some interesting cards for you, Shelley. The first card, your ancestors are very happy with you. I think that they're happy that you acknowledged them, that you wanted this reading. They look at you with a lot of emotion in their hearts and in their souls. And they want you to know that they have always been with you, and they've always been watching you. but I see no unhappiness. I see no unhappiness in these cards. And the final card that I drew for you is you are their child and they're proud of you. Now, you could, I don't know if you have done ancestral work. There's shadows around this picture, but the picture is full of light and you're being embraced by your ancestors. So I don't see any negativity in any of these cards. So that's a very positive ancestral reading. Probably, I mean, I don't know if you communicate with your ancestors or not, but I feel like they would love for you to, if you don't, because whatever you're doing, keep doing it. They're very happy with you.
So thank you. And Lucy, I know you asked if this is an ancestral reading. We're doing a little bit of both, so you can get a general or an angel reading, ancestral reading. We've got it all going on tonight. So, hi, Laura Hammond Davis. Welcome.
And I noticed Garnet slid in too.
Oh, hey, Garnet. All right. Thank you, Shelley. And have another ancestral reading with Mary.
Okay.
And if you want to get your questions in, they will be closing soon. So just let me know. Okay, Arlene, I got you and welcome. All right, Mary's here. Risa, I'm pretty sure I got your question. Let me make sure. Yes, I did.
Mary, do you dream of your ancestors? Have you ever had dreams of your ancestors? Because this card, let's see, I'm waiting to see if she has. If you have, they are acknowledging that. If you haven't, they want you to set the intention before you go to sleep at night that you want to dream of your ancestors. They have a message for you. Okay, you don't remember your dreams. I'm a lot like that too. And then other times I have just these vivid dreams, but they're rare. But I would set the intention before you go to bed at night, one night, that you would like to communicate with your ancestors through your dreams and be open to that. As you fall asleep, think about your ancestors, visualize them. And even if you don't remember it, there can be some communication there. Sometimes we don't remember it, but our authentic self remembers it. This is an unusual card here. Let me see here. They have created something for you. They have been working on it for a long time. And I think that this creation is what will be revealed to you in your mind as you dream. It's like an awakening for you from your ancestors, and it's like you will spring forth. That you will understand how you are connected, and it will add this important dimension to your life that you don't have right now. Your ancestors have a very, very strong connection with you, Mary, and they're waiting for that light to come through you. And you see your hands, how your hands are lit up. Something very special. They have something very special for you. I can't tell what it is, but I think the fact that you want an ancestral reading is very important, and they are acknowledging that, and that's what I have.
Thank you. Nancy, you said you weren't sure what they were wanting to provide. Is that right for her?
Yeah. I don't know. I put the cards back, but this card here is like they're creating something for her, and
Right.
and this card kind of shows the creation as she realizes what it is.
Right.
But I love this because there's a lot of joy. There's a lot of joy. You know, maybe this has something to do with ancestral healing, because you light them up, Mary.
Yeah, I'm getting something really similar, and I was looking at my cards, and I think they want you to be happy and to manifest your happiness, is what I'm thinking. You got the King of Swords. This is making strong intellectual decisions along with your intuition. And then look here, we got the Sun. So that is joy, and Nancy just said it. They want to see you with joy, and you light them up.
Yeah.
And then you got the Nine of Cups. This is manifestation, manifesting what it is that you want, or the genie in the bottle. And then you got the Page of Pentacles. And this is the manifester of the tarot. This is the one that's learning how to manifest. So this is after you manifest, and this is before. So learning how to manifest, and I think that they can teach you how to do that if you ask your guides and your ancestors for help. So that's what I got.
You know, I think, our ancestors, so often they're overlooked. We don't think about them. And I mean, it's like they're just gathered, and they're sort of hovering, and they're just waiting on us, And then when we do become aware, we do try and connect. I mean, it's like, how long have they been waiting? Not just for you, but for your people that went before you, that maybe just didn't even think about ancestors, And here they are, they're waiting for somebody that wants to do the work. So.
Wow. That's awesome. That's a lot. I love that. Love all the information you get, Nancy. Wow. T Lynn, welcome. I've got your question. After T Lynn, questions are closed unless there's a donation, please, moderators. I appreciate it. Hi, Moira D, and anybody I missed. I was trying to wave to people. So, all right, let's see who is next. Yeah, Care Bear. You can see on. Let me pull yours up right now, real quick. You can see on most Rider Waite um, decks and in this one as well. See how he's looking at that pinnacle? He's manifesting, seeing what he can manifest out of that pinnacle and making it bigger, and he's learning how to manifest. And you'll see in most decks, they're looking at that pinnacle, trying to see what will show up. All right. Thank you, Laura, for your donation.
Did you see Garnet ask for a reading? Morella
Yes,
put,
I've got Garnet.
okay.
Let me just make sure. I'm pretty sure I do. Yes, I've Garnet. Okay, let's go to. Oh, right on cue, Care Bear. Oh, actually, we're gonna get you Care Bear in a minute. I forgot about Laura's donation, so she'll go first, and then Care Bear. As long as there's not another donation, you will be next.
Okay.
Hi, Laura. Thank you for being here.
All right.
If you could just say hello for me, we know you're ready for your reading. Hello. Okay. Thank you. I've got the Queen of Swords, so I feel like they want you to know that you're psychic, because this is the psychic card of the tarot. And she is the psychic. So she's saying, "Come to me. I know a lot." So I feel that you will have some psychic gifts, and you do have some psychic gifts given to you from your ancestors. And then I've got the Seven of Wands, and this is kind of a gruesome looking, but this is the Halloween tarot amongst other tarots here. But you got the Halloween tarot, Seven of Wands, just meaning to have your boundaries and don't let anybody cross those. And you can handle anything that comes your way. And then you got the Queen of Wands as well. This is super confident and just independent. There, she usually has a black cat and full of abundance and prosperity. So I think that that is being passed down to you. And then you've got the Ten of Swords. So there are some things that need to be healed. But once you heal them, this back here becomes the sunrise. And the sunrise comes. This is not the end. This may look like death or, ruin, but it's not, because there's a sunrise that comes and all these disappear because they are just illusions anyway. Okay, so that's what I got for you, Laura. And I'm sure Nancy has more.
Okay, Laura. The first card that came out for you is the card of ancestral healing. So there is some healing work that you need to do. Your ancestors want you to know that they love you and that they've been watching over you. And they are envisioning you looking up to them as you walk the path to help them heal. They want you to know that they see you. And this is very important because as you go forward, the path that you're going to follow is you have to go within, like I said before, and you have to discover what the healing is that needs to be done, the ancestral healing that needs to be done. You need to take time to do this, and you need to be grounded, and you need to be thoughtful, and you need to engage with your ancestors spiritually. to see exactly what you have to do. And the final card is how much they love you, and how thankful they are that you will be willing to do this work. It's so important. It's a win-win for you, and it's a win-win for them. And that's what I have for you, Laura.
That's awesome. And you were saying, Nancy, how much they loved her, and I pulled an extra card since it was a donation, and look what I got for you, Laura. Knight of Cups. This is love coming in. This is them telling you how much they love you, just like Nancy said. So that's what we got for you. Okay, and let me see. Okay, Moira wants to know, Nancy, does anybody know if this is soul cards 1 or 2? Been thinking of getting one of them.
It's both of them combined.
Gotcha.
I think one is the blue backs. I'm not sure. I can't remember anymore because and then the 2 has the purple backs. There's no, I mean, there's like okay, soul cards 1 is the blue and soul cards 2 is the purple. And the book really doesn't really, it just tells you how to use the cards and how to visualize. They are intuitive cards. So you could use them for anything. I just was called to use them for ancestral readings.
That's awesome. All right, thank you. All right. So next up is Care Bear.
Okay. All right. Let's see what we got, Karen.
All right, Karen, the first card I got for you is the Magician. So you can do anything that you set your mind to. So just know that you have the power within you to create anything that you need to create or want to create. And I believe this is just saying your ancestors are behind you and providing you with tools to do the work that you need to do. Okay? And just like Nancy said in the last reading, it's a win-win when you do ancestral work. It's a win for them and it's a win for you. They want you to be generous, but receiving as well. So having the scales up and make sure that you're not giving more than you're receiving or vice versa. And then you got the Empress. So the Empress is again the creative major in the Arcana. So just being creative and leading with love. And this is the sign of Venus, the planet of love, the goddess of love, all that. So lead with love. And then you got the King of Wands. And this is, again, leading, but this is leading with love, yes, but with authority and just making sure that you're, I'm not sure if you've got any kids or not, but if you did have any children, that they're just being brought up in the right way and that you're, able to give your authority when that is needed. So a little bit of a tricky card there, but I love the gecko that you got, little lizard here, for creativity. So being a creative parent, if you are a parent. All right, and Nancy.
Okay, Karen, I pulled several cards for you. And the first card shows me that your ancestors are in pain and they're calling out to you. They know that you have what it takes to discover what will heal them. And the reason that this is important, now I know that you have children, you know, I have seen pictures of your beautiful children. The way I read this card is that you need to heal this so that your children will not have the burden of ancestral pain. So this puts a lot on you, but you can do it because your ancestors are going to help you. You know, you can communicate with them, and they will cover you as you work through this. And you're going to have to go within and discover what needs to be healed. And this is where the shadow work comes in. And, you know, shadow work isn't easy. You know, we have to, you know, I mean, there's just so much that needs to be dealt with, you know. But, you know, if you're willing to do the work and you embrace the communion with your ancestors, you will get it done. And it will not pass on to future generations. Not just your children, but your children's children and their children. You know, it goes on until eventually you become an ancestor. And you want to be a healed ancestor. You don't want to be a wounded ancestor. Because when it's all said and done and you have accomplished this, look how happy they are. They're wanting you to know how important this is. I mean, it goes through space and it goes through time, and you have the power to do this. And that's what I got for you, Karen.
Right. Thank you, Nancy.
Mm-hmm.
And next up, let's see, Sunil, I'll go ahead and put you up here. So it's usually 3, but that's okay because I had taken down the notification and didn't say that. So can we make living more accessible? Are you talking about you in particular? Are you talking about the whole economy? I'm a little confused by your question there.
Yeah, I don't understand it.
I was going to ask you if you understood that.
Well, can we make living more accessible?
Sunil, are you here?
Can we make living more?
Oh, you're welcome, Karen. She says, wow, thank you both. You really tapped into my energy and ancestors so well. Love y'all.
Oh, thank you, Karen.
Sunil, until we get an answer from you, I'm going to put you on hold. So let me know. If you could rephrase your question, that might be better. We'll go ahead and move on. And we're going to go to Morella.
Okay.
Another ancestral reading. And thank you all for being here. There's a long list tonight, and questions are now closed. So thank you all for being here. I appreciate you. All right, so hi, Morella. Got the 10 of Wands. is your first card, and this could just be that you have a little bit of a burden from your ancestors that needs to be healed, because this is carrying around too much. So too much is happening here, and you need to be able to drop some of these wands. So in order to do that, I think there needs to be a little bit of healing for you as well. Yeah, because you got the Two of Swords. This is not being able to make a decision. I don't know if you have trouble making decisions sometimes, but this would mean that you need a little direction in that, and that could be something that can be healed as well by just following your intuition and your gut. And then you got the King of Pentacles. So this is the king that has it all because he's worked so hard for what they have. So I think this is just an example for you that you're doing a lot of work right now with your kids, with your home, and I think that they're just saying they're proud of you. And then you got the Ten of Pentacles. So they want you to be happy with your family as it is now. So maybe you need to get some blue Dalmatians, just saying. But this is, for you to just be thankful for what you have and the two girls I'm thinking that are in your life right now. And that's what I got for you. You're welcome, Marilla.
Okay, I've just about. Okay, let's see, Morella. The first message that I get is that your ancestors are calling to you. They may have been calling for a while, but I think that now is the time that you are being called to work with them. And what I get from this is that you are pregnant with possibilities to help heal some ancestral trauma. Now, when we think of ancestors, we think of all the ancestors that have gone before us. I mean, for time, just millennia, But what I have, the way I read this is that Reno is now an ancestor. And he is standing with them. And if you look at this, he has such light because he's so newly there. And I think of when I see this, I think of my Ricky. He's not been there long either. And his light, I feel like, is bringing your ancestors closer to you. They're getting closer to his light. And I feel like that you will take the time and the energy, you will have the fortitude to commune with your ancestors, to go within and to see what needs to be healed for future generations, and that you will have this feeling of oneness with them. That's a beautiful thing. I mean, it's a spiritual thing. And just look at all the hands and look at the heads that are together. And, I feel like the hearts are together too. And that's what I have for you, Marilla.
Hi, Spiritual Wayne. Welcome, Hope. Welcome. Glad to have you all here.
Hey,
Next up
Rain.
is. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying hey to Rain. She's so precious.
I don't know Rain that well. She just started coming to my lives, so thank you for being here, Rain. Okay, so Imelda, are you here? And after Imelda will be Lucy.
Okay.
Okay, Imelda is here. Imelda, I'm sorry you're going through this. I'm not sure what the circumstances are, but um, yeah, so sorry. Lots of love and light to you.
Yes.
I got the Six of Wands for you, and this is telling me that it will get better. It's going to get better. This is the victory card. So just keep going. And I really think that, something positive will come out of the situation. Okay, and then I've got the Fool. So not calling your son the Fool, but I think this could be him and took an adventure that he might not have taken and or should have taken. And because there's a warning on here by the cat trying to say, no, wait a minute. So just know that we all make mistakes in our life and it's not the end. So you can make mistakes and still have good things happen to you. So, and then you got the Queen of Pentacles. So I believe this is you coming into the picture, and you need to remember to do self-love. You were talking about, um, catching your breath, and you need to calm down. Make sure you're taking care of that and taking care of yourself. Self-love and loving yourself and nurturing yourself, and then you can nurture the situation maybe better with your son. And then I got the devil, so there's just something that needs to be let go of. So I'm not sure if this is you or your son that needs to let go and get away from the negative vibrations that are happening. So this guy's got a peace jacket on. That's what you need to have is peace and need to go away from anything that's taking you away from your peace. And just decide, knowing that your actions are not the same as his actions as well. And helping him through it, but knowing that, I don't know how old your son is, but just knowing that um, karma comes around. So, but I think for you is to just letting go a little bit and taking care of yourself is what I got. All right, Nancy.
Imelda, I pulled 4 cards for you. I was reading kind of on the energy around you. The first one is an angel card, and it's the card of self-worth. And this is what it says. In the angel's eyes, you are worthy of all the good you can possibly imagine. You do not need to change to earn what you desire or what the universe wants to bring to you. You are worthy of overcoming your challenges and improving your life in whatever way you wish. The second card is a card of forgiveness and understanding. And I have no idea what your son did. It's none of my business. But forgiveness and understanding is important, because that leads to healing. And then when you go through this process, there are new beginnings and you can start again. And I feel that is positivity can come from a less than perfect, situation. And that's what I got for you, Imelda.
Awesome, Nancy. Beautiful. All right. Thank you, Imelda. I hope things get better for you. It's
Yes.
definitely.
Yeah.
Lucy is next, and then Jan, you are actually after Lucy. Jan's free. So, Lucy, if you could let me know you're here, and Jan's free as well. Lucy's here. Thank you. May I have a general reading, please? Hey, Lucy, so the first card you got is the Five of Cups. And you can tell they're kind of grieving a little bit over the cups here that are spilt, not looking at the two cups that are still upright. So this is about looking at things in a positive way instead of a negative way. The glass half full instead of being half empty. Okay? And then you've got the Hermit. So this is like going inward and really finding, what you're looking for spiritually, and meditating. A lot of people don't like that word with having to meditate, but I think that meditation would help you a lot, and to bring out, what it is that you need to be learning. And you can see the lantern is shining, and it's able to, bring out the good things that need to be seen. And then you've got the Fool as well. So this is an opportunity for you. So if you're taking an opportunity, just make sure it doesn't hurt you or anybody else. But there could be a risk involved. No risk, no reward. So as long as it's not, doing those things, then, why not try something different? Do something for you. And then you got the Judgment card. So this is to make sure that you're doing your life purpose in everything that you're doing. And if you don't know what your life purpose is, you can find that out just by asking Spirit to show you, asking the angels to show you, and they will. Okay, so that's what I got for you, Lucy.
Lucy, I went to the Shaman's Dream Oracle to read for you. The first card that I got is Deep Quiet. It talks about meditation and stillness. I think Scott was talking about meditation and that you needed to meditate. I don't know if you do, but it's a wonderful, wonderful resource for getting us grounded and connecting to our inner self and to spirit. The second card is in the hand. The universe is your partner. And I love this because it shows light, and it shows, to me, it shows power. And I love that light that's rising up from the hand of the universe. The next card is the Garden of Venus. It's rest and renewal. And I think that kind of goes with the meditation card and stillness. And the final card that I got for you is the whale sound. Now, I love whales. And I love the way whales sing. You know, I love this. And this is resonating. I hope that this message resonates with you and you take it to heart. Because I think it's very important for you. And I see a lot of emotion in this card with the water, but I also see the promise of fulfillment. That's what I have for you, Lucy.
That's great. And I just wanted to put this comment up here from Rain. She said, meditation can be sitting still, but also in nature. I do walking meditations with my dogs in the woods. I just stay in the moment. That's the key. Stay in the moment and clear my mind. It's wonderful for being mindful. Yeah. I agree with that.
Beautiful, Rain.
Yeah. Okay, is Jan here? I never saw if Jan's free came back, and then after Jan is Carol. So if you could both let me know you're here, please.
Okay. Jan's free. Is it all right if I do an angel reading for you?
I don't know if she's here yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I called before and she never never said anything. Okay. So. Carol is after Jan, so let me know if either one of you are here.
You know, Care Bear is talking about she's learned to meditate even in her environment. You know, the founder of the Methodist Church, I was raised a Methodist by my parents, and was Charles Wesley, and his mother Susanna had 11 children.
Wow!
Can you imagine 11 children?
No.
But what she would do is, you know, in this pandemonium that's going on around her, she would sit in a corner and she would take her apron and put it over her head, and the children knew not to bother her because she was talking to God. So.
Oh, wow. Put her apron on her head.
Yeah.
Love that.
I love that.
All right, so Carol is here. We're not sure about Jan's free, right. So
let's see. Carol's here.
Carol is here. Yes.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say this. I'm just gonna put it up there because it's funny.
Well, I agree. I agree. Oh, Care Bear doesn't want 11 children. Yeah, you would just have to have a couple of trips.
No. Yeah, I agree. No. I don't even want to be in a room with 11 children.
Yeah. Let's see. She wanted just a general reading, or
I believe so. Carol, did you want just a general?
Or would you like an angel reading, Carol? From me?
I think her chat might be backed up a little bit.
Oh.
Right here.
Let's see.
Whatever you're led to do, she said.
Okay.
So, Carol, the first card I got for you is the Temperance card. I love this card. It's beautiful with all the colors, but they are combining the cups to make something special, to make a balance of energy. So this is internal balance, emotional balance, Cups represent emotion. So it's about emotional balance. It can also be about patience, because in order to get emotional balance, sometimes you have to be patient with your thoughts and your feelings and not um, just say whatever comes to mind. Instead, have a bit of a filter and be able to communicate in the way that you want to, instead of, like I have done many, many times in the past, shot off my mouth and then thought, uh-oh, this was really dumb to do that. And so we have that free choice that free will that we can make a choice where we pause and then say, am I going to regret this, or is this something that needs to be said out of love? Then you got the Four of Pentacles. This is just taking what is yours, and it can be little bit of insecurity because you're holding on a little bit too tightly. So something might just need to be let go of, so that you're not holding on and it's not holding you back. And then you got the King of Wands. And the King of Wands is authority, leadership. And I know you're the leader in your home. And I think this is just spirit saying you're doing a great, great job of it. Okay, so strength from the Aries, from the Ram. And yeah, just you're doing a great job. And then you got the Knight of Pentacles. This is slow and steady wins the race. So slowing down a little bit and doing things methodically. And this goes well with the what I was saying about the Temperance card, I believe, is you can just slow down and think about things before you go off running, like the Knight of Swords, who ends up usually falling off of cliff. So this is positive because the Knight of Pentacles always wins the race. Okay? And that's what I got.
Carol, I have 3 cards for you. I'm doing an angel reading. And this is your strength. What you have right now is angelic protection. You are being protected by your angels. This is what you have right now. The message from your heart is universal energies. You are ascending. You are flying high, rising up. Stay focused on your mission and know that the universe and angels are supporting you every step of the way. This is part of your ascension process. In order to fully integrate as both soul and human, it's essential for you to face any challenges or mend any relationships you have been putting off dealing with. By stepping forward and facing the complications of your earthly life, you let your soul grow and ascend. And the activation is I support myself in the process of ascension. And your challenge, your opportunity is the card of courage. My bravery increases with each step in the right direction. And it says the angels remind you that you become more confident and courageous by facing your fears daily. Each time that you face fear, it slowly begins to wither away. And as a result, you start to grow into the courageous person you are meant to be. And that's what I have for you, Carol.
So thank you. Thank you, Carol, for being here. Appreciate you. And let's see. Okay, James Free is here. All right.
Okay.
Okay, Jan's Free. Well, welcome back. Glad you're here. And I've
Just
got the strength card for. Go ahead, Nancy.
any type of reading?
Yes, I think she usually gets a general.
Okay.
So I got the strength card for you. And this is kindness, gentleness, tenderness, all those good nest words, patience as well. And knowing that you can, tame even the wildest of situations by being those things: gentle, kind, and tender. And you got the Five of Pentacles. So makes me feel like, that something maybe got you down a little bit. But the thing of this card is to look up and to see that there is light at the end of the tunnel. And it's not always going to be this way. This is temporary for you to be feeling the way that you're feeling. If it's fear based or anxiety based, it's temporary. Okay. And then you've got the Seven of Wands. So this is the boundaries card, just making sure you have your boundaries and that no one is crossing those, including the bees here. So just want to make sure that you're holding steadfast and being resilient. And then you got the Queen of Pentacles. So this again is self-care and self-love, and then you can nurture those around you. If that's your pets or those your kids or those, if that's your mom, you need to nurture yourself first, and then that would come after. And Jan is a caretaker for her mom, so that might help you there, Nancy.
Okay.
So you are up.
Jansbury, I got 3 different cards for you from 3 different decks. The first deck is the Obsidian Veil. And the card that I drew for you is the She-Wolf. Unleash the beast, for with nurturing fiercely, I protect my kin. And this is what the book says. And I want to read this because the messages of each one of these cards I think, are very helpful and profound. Wild instincts. Let me hold the card up so you can see it. There we go. According to legend, twin brothers Romulus and Remus were abandoned in the wilderness and left to die. However, they were saved and nursed to health by a she-wolf who became their foster mother. The she-wolf story represents themes of survival, protection, and nurturing instincts. She embodies the primal and untamed aspects of nature, serving as a guardian and provider. The she-wolf story holds ancient wisdom of survival, protection, and nurturing instincts. She embodies the fierce and untamed energy of the wild, inspiring us to tap into our primal nature, reminding us of the importance of protecting and nurturing those in need and the power of compassion and maternal love. It could be the time to embrace your wildness, tap into your inner strength, and assert your boundaries. She encourages you to unleash your passions, protect what is sacred to you, and find balance between our wild nature and our civilized lives. The she-wolf teaches us to honor our primal instincts, to listen to the whispers of the wild, and to find our place within the natural order of things. Protect your passions, your life, and your kin at all times. The second card that I got for you is the card of patience. It's very important for you to be patient, and sometimes that's very hard, but it's such a wonderful attribute. And the final card that I got for you is the card of protection. You are the protector. And that's what I have for you, Jansbury.
When you were doing that first card there, Morella said, OMG, my dad always talked about this story, Nancy.
Yes, it's a beautiful story.
Mm-hmm. All right, next up is Coco. Coco, if you're here, and then Risa, you are after Coco.
A love reading. Oh, let's see what we got here.
Risa's here. Coco, are you here? You're welcome, Jen. I'm not seeing Coco, so we can go on to Risa. Risa,
Okay.
and there we go.
Okay.
All right. Coco will get you after Risa, okay? So the first card I got for you, Risa, is the Page of Cups. This is a sensitivity page, and but the cup with a fish in it means abundance in the tarot. So you have an abundance of good things coming in, of sensitivity coming in, and just need to balance the sensitivity between what is real and what is from your ego, and substitute, and to just separate those. And then you got the Six of Cups. And this is for nostalgia. And it can also be a gift that is being given out. But you can see the cups full here of candy and whatnot. And so just know that this is good things happening. This is just a nostalgia card, remembering how things were when you were younger. And then I think your ancestors are saying that there is something to be healed as far as with anxiety. And this is the anxiety card, the worry card, all those things that need to be gotten rid of. So by asking your ancestors to help you, they will be able to do that, I believe. But this could be a pattern. We'll see what Nancy says, but this could be a pattern as well. And then you've got the Chariot. So they just want you to know to go forward, keep going, no matter what happens, even if you don't feel like you can, you can. You can go forward and you will head towards victory, because the Chariot is a victory card. So keep going forward, and I think you're doing a great job. You're on your own. You're on your way. Uh,
Okay. Let's see what I've got here. I have some interesting cards here for you, Risa. The first card, this is the card that to me shows that ancestral healing is needed. Um, and the second card here, um, to me shows that what needs to be healed is encapsulated. I don't know if this is encapsulated within you, where it's there and it hasn't broken forth as far as you realizing what it is, or if it's buried so deep, it's going to be really hard to crack it open. I see many lines, many paths to this healing. There are physical things. You see the body, and also there are mental things that need to be healed. And the way the hands are here, it's almost like, you see how they're holding something? It's like you have cracked it open, and now you are seeing what it is, and you know what you have to do. And it becomes clear to you that, it's like there's this instantaneous, like, awakening, that you realize what you have to do. You have to face the demons, and take care of business. Just go all in, and do this work for your ancestors. And at the end, I don't even have to say anything. This is the end result. Look at the joy. Oh, and look at the kitty cat. And look at the joy that comes from your ancestors when you have done the work. I think this is going to be a little complicated, but if you're up for it, you can do it. You can start the healing, and you can work through it, and you can accomplish it. And that's what I have for you, Risa.
Thank you, Nancy. Okay, and Coco is here, so we'll go to Coco next. Coco, is it just a general reading? Yes. Okay. Okay, general, gotcha. Right, Coco, the first card I got for you is the Two of Swords. And this is just saying that you may have some indecision. And if you have that indecision that's coming up, or now, you could just take the road that is calling to you the most. And that is your gut instinct, your intuition. So follow your intuition, and when you take off the blindfolds and make that decision, this becomes the peace card. Okay. And then you got the Nine of Pentacles. This is having your own spa day, having good things happen, and just celebrating them. Then you got the Two of Wands. Great cards so far. So this is just saying that, you have plans and you want to write them out. I think is very good. And you can see they have a globe there. It kind of looks like an egg, but that's because this is the spring weight for an Easter egg. But the egg is in the shape of an egg, but it's a globe. So I'm thinking maybe some travel would be good for you. Maybe if you can't go and do travel right now, you can plan it and start planning what you would like to do. So Then you got the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands is the free spirit. So just being that free spirit and doing what you would want to do, and something maybe a little crazy. If it doesn't hurt you or anybody else, then why not? And this is kind of related to the Fool card because they're learning, but they're also exploring, and it's like a young child who is just coming into the world and learning all the new things that that are around them, and being amazed by different things. So bringing back that childlike wonder, I think, will be very good for you. So that's what I got.
I'm not very good at love readings, but this is the cards that I got. The first card is Fortune's Wheel, luck and the right timing. I think you need to be at the right. I don't know if you're hoping to meet someone. You have to be at the right place at the right time. Experiencing life as it comes. I think that Cotton, you need to be yourself at all times. Be authentic. Put yourself out there. And be very compassionate, because this card here is the heart home. And you want to attract someone who is attracted to you, not somebody that you're trying to be. You need to be your authentic self. And I think that is how you will find someone. And that's all I have. I'm not, like I said, I'm not really very good at love readings. I'm not. So I am sorry, but Scott's reading was really good.
Well, actually, I'm going to give her an extra card because I read it completely wrong. I read it, I'd love to have a reading. It said I'd love to have a love reading. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull an extra card for you, Coco, since I was just doing a general for you. So what I got for you, I pulled this out of my Healing Heart deck. Healing Heart Oracle. And you got the Hungry Heart. It says, awaken the true song of your heart.
Very good.
So I hope that helps.
Yeah.
Awaken the true song of your heart. So be vulnerable if you need to be, but be guarded at the same time. And have that hungry heart that you're looking, and you're, you don't miss any opportunities that are coming. Okay, that's what I got.
What did you just say?
About which part? I forget what I say after I say it.
I had to hear it. I heard it wrong, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I said it's.
I'll tell you what I heard afterwards.
Oh no, I didn't say anything like that. So you misunderstood. Well, hopefully nobody else got that. So, hey, Kristen, how are you? All right, let's go ahead and keep going here. Are you doing okay with time?
I'm good.
All right. So Denise Lynn, are you here? And Joe Megan after Denise Lynn.
Okay, Denise Lynn.
She changed her question to be ancestral as well.
Oh, okay.
I think she's driving, so I think she's listening.
Yes, okay.
So we can go ahead. All right, so Denise Lynn, we're going to timestamp you just in case you're not here at 8:36. And here is your reading. Never mind, there you are.
Ah,
So I've got the Five of Cups for you. So I think there is some healing that needs to be done. There may be some healing of grief that has happened before, but it's going to be pretty easy to clean it up because just looking at the open cups that are still facing upright and not knocked over, and having that optimism over negativism. That I think that's the wrong word. Over being negative, and that can really help you to break a ancestral pattern if there is one. The next card you got is the Two of Cups. And this is a face-to-face conversation with someone else, and a love conversation too that you can trust, and about something intimate. It doesn't have to be a relationship, but having someone that you can trust and talk to. And then you got the Page of Pentacles, and this is the manifesting page that looks at things to manifest them. And he's learning, or they are learning. So learning how to manifest what it is that you want. And then you got the Three of Wands. So your ships are coming in, just waiting for that to happen. And patience is a key here. So, but you've got it going on. You've got good things happening, and I think there's just a little bit that needs to be healed with the sorrow and grief, and I think you got this. So that's what I got.
Denise, the first card that I got, I want you to look really closely at this. I see the ancestors' hands on you, but I also see tears coming from the ancestors' eyes. So this shows that there is, to me, there is some emotional healing that needs to be done. Some introspection, being quiet, and listening to what needs to be done. And with this card here, I am seeing strong Empress energy, and I see this as you, that you are digging deep, and you are open to experiencing the pain of your ancestors in order for them to be healed. And if you look at this card and you see that the work is being done, you're grounded, you're attached to the tree, the branches are going upwards, you're doing the work, you're deep in the work. And the next card is like you have succeeded in bringing forth what needed to be done. And your ancestors can take flight. They're no longer weighed down by the bondage of this emotional pain. That's what I see. And this is another thing where you will have to do the work. But I see an amazing amount of Empress energy around you in those two cards. And I think that you are just the person who can do this. And I love that for you, because it's not just a challenge. It is something that will bring peace and healing to your ancestors, and that's so important. And that's what I have for you, Denise.
Beautiful. Thank you. All right. Thank you, Denise. And we will move on to Arlene. Arlene is next, and then Joe Megan.
General reading. Okay.
Hi, Celtic Seer. Arlene, are you here? Yes. All right.
Okay.
Thank you, Arlene. Okay, Arlene, so this is the same card that I left off with in the other reading. It's the Three of Wands. So your ships are actually coming in. So the other Three of Wands, we couldn't see the ships coming in because they were kind of cloaked. But your ships are coming in, so you can see that. And positive things, I think, are happening in your life for you. Um, you got the King of Swords. So this is acting upon things with a positive mind frame, being intellectual with your decisions, and then using your intuition as well to help you out to make those decisions for what is best for you and those around you. And then you've got the Five of Wands, and this can be a little bit of competition or chaos, conflict. But if you just keep going forward, you can stay out of this and stay up above it so that you're not involved in the theatrics and everything that's going on. So just kind of take your distance from situations like that. And then for your fifth card, I got two that came out. You got the Eight of Swords, which is fear based and it just makes you feel like you're trapped. And then you got the world though, and the world definitely over major is a major that takes care of that other this worry and this feeling of being entrapped. So this is going to take care of it. This is your success card. You know that you have the ability to do anything that you want to do, and this is saying for you to do it. Okay, so beautiful reading, I think, for you, and that's what I got.
Arlene, I did an angel reading for you. The strength that you have, what you have right now, is in your life, you have signs and reminders. They're all around you. When you repeatedly see things in nature, butterflies, feathers, birds, just certain things that come across your path that you notice that are maybe a little different, those are the signs that are all around you at this time. The message from your heart is charity. Bring peace where you can. This is a time for reconciliation. If you are holding a grudge, it's time to let go. The only person who will suffer from this restriction is you. It's time to bring your heart to the present moment. It's time to show up wholly and fully with love. You deserve the freedom that forgiveness and understanding will bring you. And the activation is, I am ready to understand and forgive. And your challenge, your opportunity is amethyst metamorphosis. You're in a vortex of deep transformation. Surrender to the process that is unfolding. That's what I have for you, Arlene.
All right. Joe Megan, you are up next. So you could let me know you're here. And Garnet, you are after Joe Megan. Joe Megan is here. Thank you.
All right.
Another ancestral reading for you, Nancy.
Okay.
I feel like I'm just grasping at straws and I'm trying to make them work over here.
You're doing great, Scott.
Thank you. Joe Megan, the first card I've got is the Three of Swords. So this could be that there is some grief as well in your timeline that needs to be taken care of and needs to be healed. And then you got the Ace of Wands. And this is a new opportunity awaits for you. So look for new passions, creativity, and good things to come forth, as an opportunity for you to learn and grow. And then you got the Page of Swords. This is the learner page. So it's learning something new, and by you learning something new, you could be mending and a kind of I'm looking for the word, but it's not coming. An ancestral trauma, and for lack of the other word, pattern. That's what I was looking for. So break an ancestral pattern by learning something new. And then I've got the Ace of Pentacles for you. So this is a new opportunity for coming in. And the Ace of Pentacles is about starting something new, and this could be with money as well. Okay, so Pentacles are money and has to do with material things. So I feel like I need a clarifier, so I'm going to pull one for you. And you got the Lovers. So you can see the Lovers are, definitely somebody new coming in. Could be coming in for a chance to be close to you, and just for, it could be a friendship that somebody close to you, I think, is coming in. So sorry I stumbled on that one. I squirreled a little bit. We've been almost on 2 hours, so Nancy, you go right ahead.
Joe Megan, do you do ancestral work? I would like to know if you could tell me if you do. Genealogy. Okay. I don't know. This is a very positive reading. You're talking about genealogy. I mean, I think that in a way, through your genealogy, you have been connecting with your ancestors. I mean, duh. I mean, but I mean deeper than that. Maybe deeper than you realize, because I only see positivity in these cards. You have a certain light about you that is radiating to your ancestors. And look at these two cards. You've got this one, and then you've got this one. And to me, they are very similar when you look at them. I mean, they're different pictures, but there's the flower, and you are the flower. You are the flower that has bloomed from these ancestors. And when they look at you, they are filled with light. Um, and this card to me shows how dear you are to them, how they revere you. And I don't know what you're doing, but or what you have done, but your ancestors are very proud of you and they're very happy and they're very thankful. You have filled them with light. And that's huge. That's what I have for you.
That is awesome. Thank you, Nancy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we have two more. And the first one is Garnet. After Garnet is T. Lynn. And then we will be finished. So go ahead.
Okay.
Garnet is here. So I'm going to pull you a card or two, also Garnet, just because. And then I'll let Nancy pull some for you. I got the Fool. So I think that this is you taking a risk and going for the opportunity. There's Molly. Sorry, my computer's acting up. 1 second. There you go. There's Molly, and at your bootstraps there. And this is for you to take a risk. If it doesn't hurt you or anybody else, then why not? Right? Risa, Nancy's link is down below in the description. You can find it down there. And we definitely want to get Nancy some more subscribers. And then I have, you're welcome. And then I have the Six of Swords. So you're moving from one place to another. I feel like this is you transforming with your spirituality. Okay? So I'm going to let Nancy do the rest since you wanted her reading. So, Nancy, you're in high demand.
Oh, I tell you what. Okay. All right, Garnet. Let's see what I've got here for you. I decided I would pull you an angel card, Garnet, to start off with. Can you guess what I got? Sandalphon. Just blows my mind. Building the bridge. Your role is to create a connection between heaven, earth, and all hearts. Now, see the rainbow in this card? There are miracles happening around you, Garnet. I think that in part has a lot to do with Sandalphon and your devotion to him. And there are wonders that are going to be coming up, things for you to experience, things for you to take within as you grow spiritually. And the final card that I have for you, Garnet, is the empty well. It's time to replenish. You know, as you're doing all of this, it's very important for you to take time to replenish yourself through meditation, through rest, through serenity. You know, the beautiful places that you visit. When you're there, let the land and let the stones speak to you and refresh your soul. That's what I see for you. And it's always a pleasure to read for you, Garnet.
Right. All right. And I'm not sure if T. Lynn is here, but T. Lynn, if you'll let me know if you're here, you had the last question. And I want to say hi to Crime After Crime.
Yeah, I love that name.
And Joe Megan says thank you all so much. And Carol said thanks again for the reading. They've all been beautiful. Have to jump, but sending love and light to each one. Thank you, Carol.
Thank you.
Not sure if T-Lyn is here or not. I don't think she is. We'll give her another minute here. Nancy, you're like the Energizer Bunny. You just keep going and going and going.
Well,
I'm fizzling out over here, and you just keep going.
I'm getting tired. It's hard. You know, the
A lot.
the ancestral readings take they're kind of draining.
I bet. Yeah.
But
Okay.
I love doing them.
Yes, and you do amazing at them
Well, thank
as
you.
well. But Joyful Journey just said that it's a marathon, so we have to keep going. No, I'm just kidding. Hi, Joyful Journey. All right. So thank you, and everybody in chat. Appreciate you all so much.
Mhm.
And Nancy, I appreciate you so much, and thank you for wanting to do this with me again.
Oh, I love
And
reading with you, Scott.
you're amazing.
You got a great tribe.
Yes, I do. I will agree with that.
Yeah.
We got a great tribe. So, all right. Thank you guys for being here, and we will see you all soon. Okay?
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.